Hello, this is Topaz from Voice to the Void. Currently I'm going to be checking out a server called NoCreepers, NoCreepers.net. As you see, very simple IP address this time. There we are. Um, it is a rather large server. I believe it just recovered from a short amount of downtime. I don't know whether it's a weekly downtime or something else. So they claim that normally there's about 30 people on all the time. Currently, I'm basically going to have the server to myself, apparently. Ooh, 5 versions late. That's okay. So banned items, nukes, TNT, Nova Catalyst, Gem Armor, Destruction Catalyst, all the lenses, Black Hole Band, Alchemical Tome, Ring of Arcana. Um, oh, little message popping up. Please refrain from asking for items in general chat. That's a pretty good idea on just about any server you have, unless it's, hey, does anybody have one of these that I can exchange? I mean, I've had to do that if you look back in my Let's Plays. But yeah, Ring of Arcana, the amulets, I mean, those are very big griefing items at the moment because of protection problems. World anchors, teleport tethers, ender chests. I mean, those are all pretty standard. Well, wait a minute, ender chests? Really? Okay. Um, Interesting. But it means that almost all of the major EAE items, Swiftwolf rings, all of the crazy other stuff is around. So no griefing, no PvP. Well, that kind of makes sense for those, because then you have people in quantum suits and they can't really die until they decharge. No drop parties, so don't go to spawn, do all that. So they're trying to control the economy here. No stealing, makes sense. No spamming chat, don't beg for items, no advertising. Can't advertise the channel, not that I really ever do on any of these things, but if you're watching, thank you. Um, so cool. TeamSpeak server, pile of owners, admin, pile of mods, location New York. So if you're East Coast like me, then this is probably closer. Oh my! All the monitors, all of the monitors, all of them, all of them. Um, oh, okay. So these are, uh, oh, cool. Okay, so Mark II relays, dark matter furnace, cannonballs, that type of stuff, destruction catalyst. Okay, so you unlock that, and you unlock the bronze level. Oh, okay, so you get Mercurial Eye for $5 when you donate on this thing. That, collectors, relays. So you don't actually get relays until then. But you don't get home? Let me try this. I don't have access to that. I really don't have access to home. That's a little bit of a problem. I can't get kits until I've donated money. I can't get gem or bronze, and I also get 12 steaks for $5. I'm meaning this is a giant server. It has more than 300 slots. So I'm meaning if you want a lot of people, this seems like a pretty cool place to go. Interesting. Okay, so then, okay, there's no tier that. So bronze and silver, so you get access to all of those. Then you also get the Vulcanite, Arcana. So they're not actually banned, and there's actually a lot more banned items. They're kind of deceptive with that out there. They also don't have it up on the site, probably because this is the relatively complex thing. But if you're going to put in a few bucks, and you want a big server with, I mean, I'm not having really any lag here, although I am currently alone on the giant server here. 64 glowstone dust for 15. Whatever, whatever. I like the dark matter stuff. I mean, if you want to spend $15 and get all the dyes, all the music discs, that type of stuff, pretty straightforward. And I can understand why you don't want the collectors and relays. The home. Really, you're going to tie that to the $5 one? I'm not sure I would stay on a server like this just because of that, but um, okay, no PvP here. Well, they said no PvP on the entire server, so I'm kind of confused about that. Ah, uh, oh, okay, this is a person's house. I thought this was like a wall. Interesting. Um, Well, at least I get the basic implements there. Do I get anything else in my... Nope, just the basic implements. Okay, and then somebody's city is right over here. Interesting. No PvP, and they have little houses, and the houses are filled with nothing. Okay. I hear some other stuff. Oh, getting a little bit of lag now that I'm next to probably a giant pile of macerators or something. But I think that's more my side than the rest. Okay, wilderness again. But if I don't have home, then every time I die, I'm going to have to walk all this distance again. I have a massive problem with that. Oop, okay, ice. That's weird. It's like a river coated with ice going into a desert. Okay, okay. No, but that's also going to cause a problem because if you don't give the $5, then basically everybody's going to be relatively close to spawn. I don't know whether on this server when you die you'll be teleported to your bed. Maybe that's it. And maybe you can set your home as kind of a not respawn location, but another one. Ooh, some coal down there. Um, so interesting so far. It doesn't really seem to have much available in the way of player economy shops at the moment, and spawn kind of seems like it's been built up by other random people, and I don't blame them because, I mean, you don't have the home command, so building close to spawn would be it. But that being said, this is a fast server. They pay for a lot of stuff on this, so maybe that's how they're getting away with getting to pay for all of the stuff. Oop, that's a bit of a deep hole there. Maybe that's why they're simply going and tossing in piles and piles of money towards being able to host the server every month. And I think that is a one-time fee. I'm not 100% sure. You'll have to check up on them to see whether that is a one-time. If it's a one-time, that's not too bad. But I would probably want to see a bit more support from some of these types of things. Let's see. They also said they have... do they have... Nope. Okay, so they don't have any of the standard chopping things that allow you to take down trees. It says they have chop tree too, and I'm not sure what that means then. Because, I don't know. But yeah, so server finally came back up. I don't know what it was. Could have been maybe IP problems. Maybe they were doing a giant update. I'm not quite sure, but oh, I seem to be in a location where somebody's built up again. This seems like a relatively crowded server. If you like crowded servers, if you want to be a person kind of hopping in the middle of things, if you want a place where you can hang out, have 30 different people, make sure that you can always access it with your friends, do all of that type of stuff, seems like a pretty cool place. But if you're just kind of wandering like I tend to and just trying to find a place to experiment with before you donate any money, this might not be the best home, unless you really like crowds. I mean, this is a 300 slot server. 300. I've been on piles of servers that are 15 slot servers. I've been on piles of ones that are 8. This is 300. I honestly, in many ways, cannot believe that. Ooh, volcano. Oh, somebody has another quarry up there. But yeah, no, you're going to get a lot of people doing a lot of crazy things. Wow. Ooh, that's like a little pagoda thing up there. That's pretty cool. And then some rubber trees, and you can see some people apparently stealing some rubber trees. But I mean, most of equivalent exchange is on this server. Most of the things that you actually want are on this server when you're looking for them, including chicken eggs. Did I get a chicken? No chicken. But I mean, for the most part, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time without that set home, return to home type thing, unless you're, well, if you're very experienced, you don't really need it. But as you see, every time I die, I'm going to have to do this exact same trek if I set up shop somewhere around here, as well as the land seems relatively crowded at the moment, so you're probably going to have to go a decent way out to get a little bit of privacy. But again, if you're a social person, maybe privacy is not what you want. Maybe you want to be right in the midst of somebody else's town, helping other people go and make all of these different things. I mean, donations always, donations can allow you to get even Mercurial Eye right off the bat with just $5, which is something I really like because I like building crazy tall structures. And I mean, if you're a person building modern with skyscrapers or anything that has a lot of flat castles even, Mercurial Eye means that you can basically make giant fortresses and walls and all of that type of stuff really nice and quick. Um, so that might be another consideration, is that if you end up wanting to get that access, it's only $5, but for me, it's still $5. Oop, somebody left the game and I'm suddenly lagging. I don't know whether that's on my end or the server's end, that type of stuff. So I'm not also sure how it handles piles of people and all that type of stuff. Ooh, more bones. Well, apparently I can find plenty of bones just by wandering around. Oop, more people on fire. Yeah, so, no, up, and I think it crashed again. Well, or at least I lost the connection. Let's go back to the screen and see what's happening there. Okay, well, it seems to have kicked everybody off of the server. I think that it's still a stable server. They're probably just going through a transition period of some kind, but um, I would recommend trying it out, seeing if you like it. The home command being in the $5 mark, really weird because it's going to keep a lot of people close to spawn. But if you want a big community, they do have 300 slots. They do say that they're boasting over um, over 30 people playing at the same time on most of the times. They do have Hawkeye, Chest Shops, Essentials, Permissions, Townie, LWC, Edit Sign, World Guard, and it is a non-PvP, non-griefing server. Seems like it's a pretty nice place, but it really depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for that big place, go for it. If you're not, probably not a good bet. Um, well, this is Topaz from Voice to the Void. Hope to see you next time. Bye!